All right. Hello, everyone. This is KB. Welcome to the Uncovered Podcast, where we will be highlighting a variety of music from different artists, as well as, well, in the past, because this is not the first time doing something like this. All right, let's roll it back. Uncovered. The purpose of Uncovered initially was to highlight underground, undiscovered music artists. I had produced several episodes in the past, back in 2013, 2015, and 2016. I had a team, and that team dwindled, and now I'm a one-man show. Shit happens. But when you have a passion for something, you just keep pushing forward, right? So here I am. But what I wanted to do different this time is not just highlight, I don't want to just highlight music artists. I want to highlight different other types of artists, fashion designers, chefs, and maybe even athletes too, but that's what I want to kind of do down the line. I've met a lot of people between New Jersey and Florida, actually, that do a wide variety of stuff. So hopefully we could get them either in the studio or over the phone. All right. So I guess the first thing we could talk about is, myself. My background is in audio and video production. Got involved in it back in 2006, been involved in it ever since. I've worked in various recording studios in New York and New Jersey. Met a couple of artists, big names, mostly hip-hop, but I have met some in the pop realm, some in the reggae, soca, dancehall realm, so on and so forth. If you haven't noticed, I do have an accent, and if you haven't guessed my accent by now, I am from Trinidad and Tobago, the island of Trinidad, but the country Trinidad and Tobago, for those who don't know. And I was born on the south side in a city called San Fernando. So yeah, I miss it. I miss home from time to time. I plan on going back down for Carnival 2020. Yeah, 2020. Yeah, so that's all I'm willing to give about myself right now. My intention was never really to be in front of the camera or in front of the microphone. I am a behind the scenes type of person. But like I said, if you want to get things done, you have to, sometimes you gotta get in front of it and take care of it, yourself.
I can love you better. I can love you better. I can love you better than I did before. I can love you. 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 I can love you better than before. I love you. I love you. I love you. around the time I text, cause that's when the lift drive away the bitches that I came with. Damn, I'm surprised you up. Now we reminiscing about the good olds. Talking about the things that we missed the most. Touching on the shoulda, coulda, woulda. Girl, I know you miss still in my clothes. I'm a good man, you should see now. I've been trying to make you proud. If I knew then what I know now, I swear I would've tied you down. You text back, nigga, yeah, right. Then I come back to life. Then erase every little thing that I write. Not tonight. I can love you better. I can love you better. I can love you better than I did before. I can love you. 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 I can love you better than before. Side waiting for me, say you still adore me. Hollywood love just bores me, and you the only one for me, yeah. Thought I could hit pause and then hit rewind. Chasing your heart while I'm chasing the grind. But money is nothing when you on my mind. Money is nothing with love on the line, yeah. I ain't reminiscing about the good olds. Late nights still sleeping in my clothes, thinking about the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. But that's just the way life goes, yeah. Don't sleep on a nigga that's trying. We here now, girl, it's all about timing. I pray me and your stars are aligning. Round on Ryan, baby, cause I can love you better. I can love you better. I can love you better than I did before. Girl, you know me. I love you. I can love you. I can love you.
I'm waiting on my co-host. I don't know if I'm gonna have a permanent co-host. Don't know if I want to do that yet. I think I might have, like, you know, special guest co-hosts from time to time. That's what I think I might do. But still trying to get some of my systems up here. Maybe we could listen to a little bit of music while I figure things out here. And what I'll also be doing is too, because I'm going to be highlighting music videos as well as songs. So what you're going to see on a couple of these episodes, you will see the actual video. I because a lot of the videos aren't going to be high def, I'll most likely just do reaction videos or reaction to those videos, which I think would be more entertaining anyway than just looking at videos. But I do have a relationship with some of these artists, so if I can get like a high def version to kind of premiere on future episodes, then that's what I'll do. And then I guess once we give them a couple of spins, we could kind of critique them at that point. But in the meantime and in between time, we will put up whatever we have. Part of me kind of wishes that I had given myself more time to properly prepare, but one thing I learned about this business is that you could do all the planning in the world, and then when it comes to the day of shooting or recording or whatever, something unexpected always happens. Something that you least expect always happens. I mean, it is what it is.
So I was like, what the hold up. Yeah, what's up? Yo, you see shit over here? Oh shit, damn bro, damn. Oh man. Cast. I didn't see a man come up in there with a word. Yo, I'ma go talk to her. Damn, yeah, for real, I'ma go holler at her. Alright, nigga, do you? Yeah. Who are you? Can you tell me what you doing in my section? I'm not trying to have your man running protection. And oh, you say you single? Well, I find it hard to digest it again to let you out here in that fly dress. You would have to, because if you were my girl, ain't no way you must be tripping. Have you stripping? Wouldn't make it out the kitchen before I take a dipping. I'm talking kissing from your navel to your shouldn't mention. You ain't got a drink to cut the tension. I'll be all you need. I see you smiling, I like it. You need to do it more. Cup is looking empty, got the deuce, they wanna pour it up. Oh, you from Florida, Miami got the baddest bitches. No disrespect, that's just the way I kick it. Take it, you probably getting bored with all the liquor on the floor. So if you ready, we can make it out the door. I know this little spot around the corner, we can eat and talk a little more. And after that, the night is all yours. So what you wanna do? Girl, I wanna have you on me all night. I never told you you could have it for life. Girl, I told you it's only a night. Yeah. Girl, I wanna have you on me all night. I never told you you could have it for life. Girl, I told you it's only a night. Yeah. Girl, you know that you look just like this woman that I seen up in a magazine. We've been staring for the whole night, conversation right. We ain't tripping off the time, let it be what it be. I think they closing, she like, let's hit your home. Then I'm like, long as you show, then we can grab your coat and hop in the V. And now the tension between the two of us is ever rising. While I'm riding with a hand sliding up over my jeans. She like, I love this song, who is it? I'm like, baby, that's me. Oh, now she kissing on my neck while I'm just swerving with speed. I need to hurry up, she got my worrier at full attention. Oh, did I forget to mention? Slid them panties off and sent them out the window. This chick is sinful, it's simple. Once I get her through the door, I might put her on the floor and start getting into every corner of a wall. Shit, I gotta touch them all till she screaming, let it all go on me, I swear. Ain't no reason for this bitch to be that bad. I know for sure I'll be the best she ever had. And tomorrow when I call the cab and let her have my number just to find out that it's fake, I know she gonna be mad, but that's the way it is, hey. Girl, I wanna have you on me all night. I never told you you could have it for life. Girl, I told you it's only a night. Yeah. Girl, I wanna have you on me all night. I never told you you could have it for life. Girl, I told you it's only a night. Yeah. All for one night.
Well, let's start with this first topic. Being that I'm here by myself, doing this by myself. How many people has had a dream to do something and have stopped themselves from doing it because it became too difficult for them to do it on their own? So I guess that's the first thing we can do. We can call somebody and ask. Let's see, who we're gonna call. Who can we call? I know who we can call. I mean, we could try to call him. He probably gonna answer. He probably won't. And I guess this is the perfect person to call because he's actually had his own business before. Let's see if we can get him.
My G.
Brethren, what's going on?
Hold on.
Yeah, I got you.
KB, what's good, baby?
I got you on the podcast right now. You were gonna be my first phone call guest, over the phone guest. I ain't gonna keep you too long, but my first topic that I wanted to talk about because I'm here right now. I'm doing this by myself right now. And you know me, like, even if I can't get people to go in on something with me, I'll try and do it myself. And you've kind of had to, the same situation, with what you do. So first and foremost, because I have you, I'm recording you, everything is live. Just kind of introduce yourself and let the people know who you are, what you do, where you start, and where you at right now, and like what you went through to get to that point, like real quick.
Oh, yo, what's good, people? What's good? It's Carlito the Barber, you know what I'm saying?
I'm so excited.
I'm from Jersey, from Haiti, you know what I'm saying? From Haiti to New York to Jersey, you know what I mean? I started cutting hair at a very young age, started cutting hair in high school. I had a passion for it. I used to walk around school with these portable clippers, I used to shape my friends up in the bathroom, while we were...
all of that.
Yeah. But it started in the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? While we was in between switching over the classes, I go in the bathroom. I used to get in trouble for it, but I kept doing it to the point where the hall monitor used to escort me back to class because he knew what I was doing. Then I started having people come to my house. They'd come to my basement, but my mother didn't like it so much. Being a Haitian parent, she don't really like people coming to her house. Facts. So she kicked me out the house, and I had to cut hair in the backyard. It was cold outside, and people would still come. Then,
wait, you was cutting hair in the backyard? I don't remember that.
Yeah, man, it was time because my mother, man, she didn't play, man. So she kicked me out the basement. It was like, yeah, you got to start cutting hair in the backyard. So I would, my clients, man, thank God they were my friends, bro. They dealt with it. They would come to the backyard and get haircuts. At that time, though, I wasn't really that great. I was, I was still in the learning process, but the
haircuts was real basic.
Yeah. You was one of my clients, though. That was one of the free-spirited clients, man, that would let me do whatever I wanted, whatever I felt like doing, would let me do.
So, put the pictures up too, whatever pictures I find.
Absolutely, man. So just so you guys know, man, you can find the date of that picture when I did that. As a matter of fact, I have the picture. I'll send it to you. When I was doing diamonds in your sideburns and all that.
Yeah,
one
the
now,
diamond drip. The drip. We was doing the drip before the drip.
Yeah, we was doing the drip before the drip. Talk about it. You know what I'm saying? The double hairlines, the parts of designs. These cats are out here just now making that thing pop, man. We was doing this back in 98, 97, bro.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? So, I took it from there. And I'm doing all this cutting I'm doing, man, without even being licensed, bro. So now I decided that my clients made me have to take this seriously, man. So I went to school, went to cosmetology school, got my license, started working in the barbershop, man. One thing led to another, and now I'm at the point in my career where I'm traveling all around the world, man, cutting different celebrity clientele. I mean, it's a tons of names, man, but some like Nick Cannon. I've cut Ice Cube. I've worked for many different networks like BET, VH1, MTV. I'm the key barber for Wildin' Out. So I said all that to say, man, I don't, for all y'all listeners, man, listen, bro, God puts a gift inside of every single one of us. And it is our responsibility to bring that out. His job is done by putting it inside of you, and that's why you're born. Right. But it is your responsibility to bring that out. And yes, in the process of you bringing it out, man, you're gonna run into a lot of obstacles. You're gonna run into a lot of no's. You're gonna run into a lot of people who's not gonna believe in your vision. But so long as you believe in your vision and you're not trying to hurt anybody, you're trying to add on, you're trying to increase the quality of your life, you will succeed. The only question is, are you? It's a marathon. You know what I mean? It's not a race. So it all depends on you as an individual. How far you want to take it. And here I am, man, 20 plus years in the barbering game, and still I have so much more polishing to do.
Let me ask you a question though. Like, was there any point in time where you felt like you wanted to give up and do something else?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I did. I went to college, went and got my to go get my degree in computer science.
I did not know that. he told me some shit I did not know, or I probably didn't remember.
Yeah, man. No, I went to college, man, and it was just like dude, I mean, you have to understand, man, I went from standing up to sitting down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and sitting down is just not a position for me. You know, I have to stand up, move around. So just being in the, you know, sitting behind a computer and all that, I mean, to this day, I don't even like to be in front of a computer. That's how bad it is. So, yeah, man, it was a point in time where I wanted to give up. But this is when you lean on your friends. This is when you lean on, this is when you have to believe, you know, because sometimes, you know, we all run into people who see things for us, right? And they might say like, yo, you know, like for instance, like you always told you that, yo, you're amazing when it comes to like, you know, the things that you did. You had an answer machine where you put all these digital sounds to it and made something sound like it was something else. And I'm like, yo, this guy's gifted in this. You know what I mean? So, you know, me speaking that life into you, it kind of held you accountable, right? And now that's why you do the things that you do. It was the same thing that happened to me, man. It was a lot of my friends, a lot of clients, a lot of strangers would tell me like, yo, you know, you're an amazing barber. Even when I didn't think I was good, people would tell me, and I had to understand that that was God telling me that I'm good and I'm worth that, you know. So, you know, I did walk away from it, man, for a quick minute, but I got right back to what it was. And again, it was because of the people that I told my dreams to, and they held me accountable.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think there's a difference though between people cheering you on, like, or saying, yo, that's what's up, and then people actually supporting you. Talk about the people that actually like supported you when you was going through the whole process of, you know, figuring out how far you can take this whole barbering thing.
I mean, support. I mean,
because you know that there's gonna be those people that be like, yo, man, that's dope that you cutting hair, man, keep it up, da 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 da, and they just push on. So the only times you really see them people or hear those things is you know, your customers or clients. But there's people that are around you like almost every day, and like.
Well, as far as support goes, man, I could tell you some stories of support. I mean, things like, you know, because life wasn't always sweet. You know, life happens, and it was times, man, when I didn't have a car, I didn't have a way back and forth to work, and I would have, you know, people, friends, whether they were getting a haircut or not, would come pick me up to make sure that I made it to the barbershop.
That is true.
Now that's what I call support. You know, where it's, you know, for example, now. You know, I live here in Georgia. I have a cousin of mine. His name is Ricky. And, you know, he comes and gets a haircut every week. And he pays me triple the amount that I charge because he wants to support me. You know what I'm saying? And keep me encouraged. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that, man. I mean, you know, but then again, you know, I get support. Even from the person that I may ask for support or ask for help, and that person told me no, in a weird way, that person too has supported me.
How so? Speak on that. Speak on that, because a lot of people don't talk about that.
Because it's like, again, I'm a strong believer that even when it's bad, it's good. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be the type of person that, you know, kind of like looks for good in every situation. So the person that told me no, you know what I'm saying? That's just that person telling me no. That's not me giving up on myself. Then also too, it puts me in a position where now it turns into me saying, I'm gonna show you, with or without your help, I'm gonna get to where I need to be. You know what I mean? And it's sad because that same person is a person that wants to jump on a train when you make it to your destination.
Yeah, well,
it's too late now.
You know, those people always, you know, pop up when you go into the transition of, you know, making something great for yourself. I mean, I guess that's the nature of the game, the nature of the beast, regardless of what you're into. So what do you see for yourself as far as this career in the future, or are you just kind of like you know, going along with things, or just, you know, going along with any kind of opportunities that come your way?
Well, it's a combination of both. You know what I mean? Okay. I've realized, you know, as I've gotten older, man, the more I try to control time, the more I realize that I'm not in control of it, right? So what I do is, I mean, I stay inspired, man, and I try to live more in the now than in the future, right? Because I've come to realize that the present, the now, that's the gift, right? And what you do now, what you're doing right now at this exact moment, is what's gonna bring forth whatever type of future you want to have. I feel that too many times, man. People sit here and they focus on their future or try to work on their future. But if you really think about it and how time works, you're working on something that doesn't even exist yet. So wouldn't you want to start laying the bricks down now while you can? Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. So basically, like, in so many words, I guess what I'm trying to say is that, you know, mountains can be moved. And how you can move a mountain, if you sit there and you're looking at a mountain and you're like, damn, you'll never move that mountain. But if you want to really move that mountain, you got to just start with one rock at a time. You pick up one rock, and that's the start. You know what I mean? So that's what my career has been. I picked up the rock and I moved it, and I've been moving rocks all my whole life. And I'm going to continue to move rocks, and then I'm going to get to where I need to be. And I hope that along the way, while I'm moving these rocks, that I inspire somebody. If I don't finish the job, somebody else will.
Facts. 1,000%. You know what I mean?
Facts. So, yeah, man. So, you know, it's like I said, man. This is a marathon, man. This is a lifetime commitment. And you know, and I'm gonna succeed. You know. As a matter of fact, a quick story, man. Real quick. Even Walt Disney himself, who had the vision for Disney World, he died before Disney World could even be built. You know what I mean? But the vision lived on. You know what I'm saying? And it came to fruition. So again, it's all about laying down the groundwork, you know, laying down the bricks, moving that rock, you know, is the start. And that's the most important thing. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I didn't know that he passed away before seeing the dream though. That's crazy. That it's still his dream was that strong that it just kept going, and now it's a multi-billion-dollar business. That's nuts.
Absolutely. Yeah, he didn't get a chance to witness his vision, bro. He didn't. You know what I'm saying? He just started the work. You know.
That's crazy. Well, yeah, man. I'm not gonna hold you up any longer. I appreciate you, you know, sharing your story with us, and we're gonna talk later on, man.
No doubt. I like this.
All right, later.
One love.
Yeah, it is. My boy Carlito, you know, living the dream. Like, for real, like living the dream. From basement to studios. Okay? Like big production, television, movie studios. And I mean, he living pretty good now. He living pretty good, and he put in the work to get there. You know, so, you know, don't give up.
Game, they playing on craps. If I hit, I double up and then I plot for a trap. My mind wonder, I ain't strapped, I ain't getting it back. I let it bundle for the birds and then I'm setting, I stack. Where I'm from, there's no OGs, we follow ourselves. We independent niggas snitching, so we doing no help. Look in the mirror, only person, yeah, you got is yourself. So much pain that I'm numb, hear the words that I felt. Buy champagne for emotion since we bottle it in. You make mistakes you'll never learn from if you follow a friend. That's forever, reinvent yourself, don't follow the trend. They always throwing up statements like they swallow the pen. You work a 9 to 5, I'm 24/7, now watch me elevate. Smoking angels dust doesn't mean you're open heaven's gate. Boxed in doesn't mean that your boy a featherweight. Youngest piece of down strap, test them, watch them detonate. Some only hear they self, they talk too much. Some fathers don't amount to nothing, stay around for the nut. To appreciate the bands, you gotta ride on the bus. And hoes fuck with out of towners, but they just like us. I get love from all around and I don't even try. They hard now, can't believe we used to bully these guys. Was off the robbing cause the drug game got on the drop. Your best friend, I ain't wifey, so just watch for your spouse. Where I'm from, these young niggas really flagging it up. No degrees, but dog food, niggas bagging it up. No pedigree, no PhD, now they trapping it up. You won't produce, left behind if you laughing with us. Where I'm from, we live for money, but we dying for free. Gangsters coming back Muslim, but they pray on their knees. Original, no duplicate, never live as a clone. Don't live for the wrong person and you dying alone. That's where I'm from.
All right, we are back. All right. Well, since it doesn't look like my co-host is going to make it, and we're not going to have any music to critique. Well, no, let me not say that. I'm going to find some music. We're going to get some tunes playing. I'm not going to sell y'all short. It'd be hard to find real good music online, though. Mainly because there's so many options to find music, and of those options, there's literally millions of artists. You know, it's crazy too, right? Technology has created this oversaturation of artists and music. I think about the times where, in order for you to even record a song, you had to get enough money to, equipment aside, like music instruments aside, if you were even able to get that, right? Back in the day, the only way you could get a song recorded is in the studio. You needed money for studio time. Hell, you needed to find a studio. You needed to find a studio and then come up with the money to record in that studio. Now, you could record in your bathroom, in your closet, in your car. You can make music on your computer like that, with or without an instrument. It's crazy. So now the other part of that equation was, even if you were able to get in the studio and record some music, then you got to distribute it. And distributing back in the day was hard too, because you had to find somebody to press your record, your cassette tape, or CD. Yeah, I'm telling my age, I don't give a shit. Those things existed before MP3s. But you had to get those things produced, right? And it wasn't easy finding a place to distribute your music. Now, you could literally jump on SoundCloud, Bandcamp. Do people even still use Bandcamp? MySpace. That's crazy that MySpace used to be Facebook. MySpace was the Facebook of the early 2000s. And now, all it is motherfuckers posting music on there. Last I checked. But yeah, iTunes, SoundCloud, Bandcamp still, I guess. And Tidal, and what's the other one? Jesus Christ. My mind's running a blank today. I need something to eat. Jesus, what's the last? Spotify. So yeah, those are and maybe even YouTube if you think about it, and Facebook. People be posting music on there too. So there's so many places to find music and hear artists, and it's oversaturated. A lot of the music be trash. Joe Garbaggio. Right? So you have to sift through all that shit just to find some good music. find good music. When you find good music. Shit. And sometimes too, when you find a good song, it just be that one song from that one artist. It's very rare that you find an artist with like a ton of like bangers. And here's an example of a song I found. I started actually buying a lot of music from independent artists lately. Because before you weren't able to find them on like a service like Apple iTunes. But I think with the power of technology and people's imagination and creativity and will to get their music out and get it heard, like I guess the big dogs realize, hey, we need to kind of get on this too, or we gonna lose out. So that's what it is. So I'm gonna get right into this one. This one called Hoity Toity by Alex Malai. I hope I'm not mispronouncing it. Don't get mad at me. But I really like this song.
If you a bad girl, then you have to back it up. Cause all the funny people, them will have to back it up. Nobody see me in the street, nobody found me. Me no want a negativity, you come around me. If you a bad girl, then you have to back it up. Cause all the funny people, them will have to back it up. Nobody see me in the street, nobody found me. Me no want a negativity, you come around. Cut them off like scissor. If you not give me the respect I wear me deserve. Go long to your sister and your brother, mother and your father. Tell them say you know say my lip I reserve. They wanna try me, start a war. Drive cross town and I'm a fancy car. When we cross the screen, baddest that you woulda ever seen. You know, so you like it, cause me have it like that. You know, say use a phone and leave me lonely, me not try for here, child. If you're a bad girl, then you have to back it up. Cause all the funny people, them will have to back it up. Nobody see me in the street, nobody found me. Me no want a negativity, you come around me. If you a bad girl, then you have to back it up. Cause all the funny people, them will have to back it up. Nobody see me in the street, nobody found me. Me no want a negativity, you come around me.
Bad girl, good girl, cute girl, stush girl, big girl, beer girl, free girl, bad girl, boss girl, cute girl, stush girl.
Hoity Toity, you got Alex Malai. I really like that song. It gives, I mean, I believe she's in Brooklyn, but that song in particular gives me a feel of California, even though I ain't never been to California. Believe that? Never been to California, but I feel like that's something you could hear bumping when you're cruising through Cali, or cruising down along the by the beaches over there.
I'm faded. I go numb when I'm not with you, and I get along with all my issues. Am I really wrong if I just came through? 'Cause I'm faded. I go numb. I know we can't afford to do this, but we'll never know unless we prove it. Cause
one more shot to the head, one more drunken text. Forget what I said. Need you in my bed. Let's not fuss so fight. Long as it feels right, you can spend the night. Give you what you like.
I go numb when I'm not with you, and I get along with all my issues. Am I really wrong if I just came through? Cause I'm faded. I go numb and I get clueless, and I know we can't afford to do this, but we'll never know unless we prove it. Cause I'm faded. I'm faded. Yeah, I'm faded.
I'm gonna get into another one by an independent artist. Let me get to this song here. This one is by artist Flo Kennedy. I believe she is from the Bronx, if I'm not mistaken. And this song, and it's so it's funny, right? This song, the name of this song, goes to show you. And it's an old song. It's about 3 years old. This song shows the influence that Wu-Tang has had over the years, even now. Even though this new generation, this young generation of artists that's out, don't even know who Wu-Tang is, some of them. Which is crazy. If you're an artist out now, if you're a new artist out now and you don't know who Wu-Tang is, something's wrong with you, yo. Go and check your history. You don't know who Wu-Tang is. Matter of fact, go all the way back to the artists of the 80s. The LLs, the Kool Moe Dees, the Biz Marquies, the Special Eds, the Queen Latifahs, MC Light, MC Shan. Do your research. That's your history. And you can learn something from the past. Hell, you could learn something from the present too. But anyway, this song here shows how much of an influence Wu-Tang has had on the culture till this very day. This is Flo Kennedy from the Bronx with the song Cream, C-R-E-A-M.
Niggas that's around me. Fuck your cream, nigga. Cash ruins everything around me. Fuck you mean? Just a stain, jealous ass niggas up around me. Cream, fuck the money, dollar bill, y'all.
Yeah, am I a hypocrite? Yeah. Talking shit on the same thing that I benefit from. Itching when we acquire the dividends. Imaging Benjamins for myself, why these Benjamin buttons scrimmaging on the block. Get you pop for the cream, keep one eye open for all the schemes like you Fetty Wap. The same niggas who be bragging about the cream, the same niggas who's likely to get popped and they Fetty Wap. You know what I mean? We tainted by everything, surrounded by cream. How much a dollar really costs? Not a goddamn thing. We a slave to the system, my niggas still ain't free. Yeah, but I'm speaking the truth. And I'm screaming at pigs when my all go to. And it's less about the money, and it's all about moves. The same feeling at the end when Q got that juice. Fuck cream, nigga.
Cash ruins everything around me. Fuck you mean? Just the same jealous ass niggas that's around me. Fuck you cream, nigga. Cash ruins everything around me. Fuck you mean? Just the same jealous ass niggas that's around me. Cream, fuck the money, dollar bill, y'all.
That was Flo Kennedy with Cream. Really like that song. Let's see. So we got about a little over half an hour left. Talk about some shit. Just got back onto the dating scene. And I ain't gonna say how long it's been since I've been on the dating scene. I mean, I had a little fling here and there, but that's about it. Nothing too, nothing to brag about, really. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I feel like a lot of motherfuckers be thinking like, you ain't a man if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, you ain't smash a whole bunch of chicks. Yeah, fam. Yo, I don't smash like 50 broads. First of all, if you smash 50 broads, 50 women, some women could be broads. But if you sleep with that many women, I mean, I ain't gonna judge. If you really manage to do that, that's fine. Whatever. But you ain't about to clown me or the next man because we ain't hit that 50 mark. What the fuck? First of all, that's a lot of energy to be burning out. 50 women. The only people I can really think of that sleep with that many women is celebrities. I mean, every night they go out, they probably have somebody throwing it at them, right? But if you're a regular ass dude in these streets, I don't know if you slaying 50 women, dog. I don't know about all that. Remember one joker told me and my people's back, like when we was in high school. He's like, yeah, man, not high school. We was kind of like, we might have been like 4 or 5 years out of high school. And we was all hanging out, you know, drinking, talking shit. And he was like, yeah, man, I slay like 100 broads. Fuck out of here. 100? 100. First of all, ain't nobody counting. Past 10. Past 10, you ain't counting. You ain't even gonna remember the 10. Real talk. That I know for a fact. You get past 10, you not remembering shit. 100. How you know you fucked 100? You probably slept with the same girl and didn't even know it. You slept with the same girl 20 times. And real talk, some of these fellas, be so high, they don't even remember who they sleep with anyway. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I got me a little date tonight. Not a little date. She's a nice woman. She seemed cool. She pretty. So we're gonna see how this go. But I've always been the type of person where like I just need me a shorty to ride with me, and that I could ride for. That's it. I'm not one of these fellas out here that need to have a bunch of notches on my belt and all this other shit. Honestly and truthfully, I don't get off unless I'm not satisfied if my woman ain't satisfied. As far as bedroom action goes. And even outside of that, if my woman ain't satisfied, if I can't see a smile on her face because of something I did for her, then I feel like I ain't doing nothing. That's just me. But on the flip side of that, I be wanting a woman to do the same shit for me. A real man gonna want a woman who ride for him or who is as interested in him, not for his money or his fame, his his status or anything like that, but for who he is as a person deep down inside. I want a woman to appreciate me for me, to respect me for me, and to ride with me and support me just as much as I will do the same for her. And I am pretty sure I'm not the only one that's like that. Just saying. But it'd be crazy the type of stuff certain women be interested in or looking for. I have this one coworker, because I do have a 9-to-5. This is not a full-time gig, obviously. I have a coworker at one of my jobs. She says she want a reformed thug. A reformed thug. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is a reformed thug? I'm gonna need somebody to explain that to me. I would think women want a man. A real man, not a reform, not a thug. Or a reform. What the fuck is a reform? Isn't a reform thug a man? Because nobody's perfect, right? So if you was doing thug shit or fuck shit or whatever, whole shit in the past, and you put all that shit behind you, you like, I don't thugs no more. As delivered, right? Then aren't you just a man at this point? What if you give up tugging but then you start hoeing more? Like, she's like, I want a reform thug, but he a hoe now. I don't know. I need a female on to talk to about this shit. Cause this shit don't make no sense to me. Yay, my co-host finally made it. And we got 15 minutes left. Less than that, really. Nah, sit over there. I'm mad at you. Okay. Everything that went wrong, yeah. But I expected that. I expected that you wasn't going to make it here on time.
You can charge my card for another hour.
I expected to have equipment not work right or things be missing. I expected all this shit.
I expected to hear your mouth about my lateness.
I didn't think he was gonna be this late.
I didn't think so.
So when see, I don't know how long it will take for me to break down the stuff that I need to break down. I don't think it's gonna take more than 15 minutes. But I think I'll start shutting everything down at 4:40.
I have like a script and everything.
Script. I have been winging this whole goddamn thing by myself. By my goddamn self.
Okay.
Applaud me. Applaud me, damn it. Let me figure this thing out.
Alright, so what you gotta play something in the background.
No, I'm not playing nothing in the background now. I'm not. We're gonna talk about this lateness. It's like now. What I was talking about earlier, what I first started talking about was trying to getting involved in something that you're passionate about, and trying to become successful in it, right? And what you have to kind of go through to get to a point where you can like really look back and be like, okay, I made it, right? So the one person that I knew that was like that, and that's another aspect I'm gonna have to figure out on this, like how to play back certain stuff. But I called my partner Carlito, and he's a barber. Huh?
I said, oh, Carlito.
Yeah. Oh wait, I didn't even have your mic on.
Thanks.
There you go. See, anything that could happen, anything that you see, if he was here for mic check, he would have been on.
This is.
But anyway, so yeah, basically, I was, he literally started from the bottom, like cutting hair in the basement, in his backyard in the middle of winter, to now living in Atlanta, cutting hair for all of these celebrities, the T.I.s and the Nick Cannons and the DC Young Flies and shit like that for MTV, BT, all this shit. Like, he came a long way. He been cutting hair for a long time. And I guess the point
Where's he from?
He from Jersey, but he Haitian. He was born in Haiti. And I guess the point that I was trying to come across, and I'm gonna talk to another guy that I know that works at Quad Studios up in New York, because he have a
What's his name?
Lorenzo or Lo. You don't know him. He was actually nominated for a Grammy, his first one. But the point I was trying to get across is that you had to put in a lot of work and a lot of time, and there's gonna be times you want to give up and you want to quit, and you got to keep pushing, whether people have your back or not.
That's true.
And if people have your back and they're supporting you, you have to remember and thank those people for supporting you, for helping you. But yeah, you're gonna hear his story after we finish here, and I edited and all that stuff since you got here late.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, she gonna hear about this for a while.
Oh, I hear about when I'm late every time.
So then why would you continue to be late?
I don't mean to be late.
At some point, it looks like you're meaning to be late.
When you work third shift, this is my first time working third shift.
I worked third shift too. Oh, this is your first time working third shift?
Yeah.
Ever?
Yeah.
Still no excuse. Still no excuse. But go ahead, tell me what your third shift.
Go
ahead, tell me about that.
Please, why?
Hard working, strong black woman. Tell me about your third shift.
So are we gonna get this guy on the show, or
What
let's we can invite him over here to talk to us about the guy you was just talking about.
Oh, Carlito, I talked to him on the phone. I did a over the phone interview with him. already. Impromptu, mind you, which that's something we're gonna have to talk about off air, like how we're gonna go about doing that going forward. Because it was impromptu. I don't want to do impromptu. I want people to kind of know when I'm calling. Although we could just call random motherfuckers to see what the fuck.
No, we have to call random motherfuckers.
We could do that. We could do that too.
Yeah.
That's fun too.
We can only warn them that they might get randomly called.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that.
They can consent to that.
But see, they're not gonna take us seriously if we're not consistent. And I plan on being consistent with this.
I want to be consistent. I'm going to get a real job soon, with real hours in the daytime, so I'm not a vampire.
So, but my thing is, like, I don't know if I wanted to do this every week.
So what do you want to do? Like,
I mean, I want to do it.
Month?
No, listen, wait. I'm saying I want to do this every week, but I don't know if time would allow us to commit to that. And then, I don't know who I have to hire to wake your ass up and get you here on time.
I'm about to get a real job, like seriously.
Also too, we're gonna have like random co-hosts. So if you could think of any people too that's worth talking to, that like would want to come in and talk about some shit.
Oh, I'm down. I know. We know some pretty interesting people in the group.
We do, but you know what? I just thought about too. Now we talk because like I said, this whole thing is gonna be about like the underground, undiscovered shit or whatever. But you know who I want to talk to though?
And real shit.
Real life shit. But you know who I really want to talk to? I want to talk to a stripper.
Oh, let's go make it happen.
I want to talk to one because
Tabopsy can help us make that happen. I feel like he has them on call.
You think so?
I know.
Most likely. Some shit I know.
Most likely. No, I'm just saying most likely. He just, some people just look like they're the type of people that.
For real. I mean, I want to do that. The reason why is because I want to kind of talk about. So I was watching a video the other day
on Netflix,
on the tube.
Okay.
I ain't trying to I ain't trying to highlight or give free advertising to anybody on this shit.
Okay.
So I was on the tube and I was watching my man Kev on
Malcolm X's shit.
Kev on stage. Now I will shout him out because I like Kev on stage.
You really do.
Black empowerment and all that. And he and another gentleman was interviewing a porn star.
Okay.
And they was asking her questions that people may have had for porn stars that they probably just didn't know about in that industry. So I kind of want to do something similar like that with a stripper. But then I also have like, you know me, I'm gonna take the moral ground on that one a little bit too, because I have a bone to pick with strippers.
Why?
Because, and I'm not saying all strippers are like this, right?
Oh my God.
I'm not saying all strippers are like this.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna have to say it again because Joe Budden got in trouble for making a comment and everybody saying that he hate Caribbean people and all this other shit. And I had a 2-hour conversation with my father and my daughter about this shit. So I don't want anybody to get anything misconstrued.
Okay.
I don't have an issue with all strippers. But in the last, I want to say 15 years maybe, when Atlanta started popping and the strip club scene started popping, and Lil Wayne and Fat Joe was making it rain in the club, strippers have had it in their minds that they are better than the average Joe.
How so?
A lot of them walk around with this attitude, especially if a regular motherfucker like me walk in a strip club like Magic City, where them motherfuckers is literally getting 5s, 10s, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, raining on them.
Yeah.
Raining on them. Okay? And they walking around with their kitty cat all exposed and shit. Motherfuckers smacking them in the ass. Yeah! And all this other shit. but then go look down on the average Joe and say,
the hustle.
No. It ain't the hustle. It ain't the hustle I have an issue with. It's the attitude I have an issue with. Because a motherfucker...
That's how society makes it nowadays.
But that's bullshit because a regular motherfucker... At the end of the day, it's the regular motherfuckers that's coming in there the most. Yeah, the ballers come in there too, but it's the regular motherfuckers that come in. It's the regular motherfuckers... Because now we pressured to come in with stacks of money just to get a chick to come and dance with you. For the motherfuckers that's into that kind of thing. Right? For the motherfuckers that's into that kind of thing. There was a time where you could walk up in the strip club with just $50 and have a good time.
That is true.
Now,
but that was once upon a time.
Now, because of Lil Jon, Lil Wayne, and all the other littles from Atlanta up in the strip clubs, making these strip club anthems, right? Now you got to pay $20 just to get in the motherfucking building. And then you have to have your whole paycheck in your... Oh, shit. You have to have your whole paycheck, because that's time. We got like 10 minutes. You have to have your whole paycheck in your hand to even get a stripper's attention. I had one stripper tell me she been...
How long ago was this?
This was years ago. But she in the motherfucking... She gonna tell me... She said, I'm 23 years old and I'm about to retire. Bitch!
Retire from what?
From stripping. She said... I said, how long
That's
you been...
her life.
She said, how long you been doing this? She said, 6 months. 6 months and you about to retire?
Oh my gosh.
And do what?
Maybe that was her goal.
But she was like, oh, I'm about to open up a hair salon. Like two. Okay. She didn't say one. She said 2 hair salons.
She hustling. That's good.
So I was like, how much you make on a slow night? She said 13. I said, oh, 1,300. She said, no.
13,000.
She was like insulted that I said 1,300.
That's for like shit out here. 1,300.
So on a slow night.
Them girls in Miami is making big money.
On a slow night, you making 13,000. And see, here's the thing.
You can't be mad at the hustle. You gotta get it how you can get it, especially in this day and age.
But you can't disrespect the motherfucking customer though. You can't sit there as a stripper and be like,
that don't mean they got damn morals and shit. They don't got fucking morals and fucking manners.
But I'm saying you can't be out here talking about these bum ass motherfuckers coming up in here only giving me this or da 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 da. Listen, every motherfucker that walk in there is not a baller.
That is true.
And when you only have a handful of good strip clubs in the area, and they all got $20
don't even have good strip
door charges, and you know the ballers they know the ballers be coming up in there every once in a while and spending. And when I say ballers, I ain't talking about just athletes and movie stars and shit, because them motherfuckers is sometime shit. I'm talking about like drug dealers. Pimps.
Do really drug dealers really exist anymore? Like how they used to exist?
I mean, I don't know how they...
I was just wondering that the other day.
I mean,
how's the El Chapo case? Like...
Oh, that motherfucker, they throwing away the key with him. I haven't really done too much research on it.
The last I've read was that his mistress was on the stand and his wife was in the courtroom laughing at her in her statements.
Won't the pussy do it? Won't the pussy do it? The pussy will do it. It will get your ass locked
every time. Every time.
On my soundboard.
She was snitching big time.
Big time. What she was saying?
Saying that she was trafficking for him.
Oh, she broke down the operation.
Yes, she did. Where they went, where she bought the stuff at, where she bought it to, plane tickets,
Jesus,
receipts, all kinds of stuff.
But won't she do time too if she played a part in it?
Probably her snitching is part of some kind of plea deal. Now you know.
You know what else I was thinking about? This is something else we was talking about off of this whole Joe Budden thing. So, like, my daughter's a big XXX fan, right?
Okay.
And she be quick to talk about, like, defend him because people be saying, oh, why are we listening to his music? Why is his music being played on the radio at all? Why are people buying his albums? He's a woman beater, a sex abuser, some shit like that, right?
Right.
So I was like, listen. So she was like, oh, well, the case got thrown out. The girl said she was lying, blah, 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 blah. And there was only one girl that said that, right?
Okay.
Okay, fine. I said, so what about this R. Kelly shit?
Oh my gosh, I'm like so over it.
No, listen. Here's my thing with it, right? Because I'm a proof motherfucker. I need solid motherfucking proof. I'm not saying that
but
he
they
didn't.
have receipts.
Wait. What receipts though?
Are you serious?
Wait. No. Listen.
Okay. Let me hear.
Because I'm playing devil's advocate right now. Because I'm not saying that he didn't do it, and I'm not saying that he did. Right? But I'm playing devil's advocate here. So when the first tape came out, right? What my understanding of that situation when it happened was the girl said it wasn't her, the girl's parents said it wasn't her, and then they said that the dude on the tape wasn't even R. Kelly because of some mole shit. That's what I heard.
Okay, this
right?
was the first tape back
in the day. The first tape back in the day, right? Now that whole time since then, it was just little things you'd hear here and there. Oh, R. Kelly, this bitch, R. Kelly with this motherfucker right here. This nigga doing shit right here, right?
Right.
And now recently with this whole Me Too shit, it's a big thing now. They're attacking all the brothers. They forgot about Harvey Weinstein and the motherfucker from House of Cards.
I really have
and
an
the
issue
father
with
from,
that, though.
And the father from
like
Seventh Heaven.
Right.
They forgot all them motherfuckers. That motherfucker's on tape confessing to this shit. And he ain't seen a court yet. But okay, forget all that. Right? So.
This is today's world.
So now we going for R. Kelly, right? And they say, well, okay, we got these new tapes now with some different girls on it, and it's clear as day it's this motherfucker. If they definitely have those tapes, then bury him, right?
There's a new tape out though.
That's what they're saying. Some old guy who's like, oh, I was lifting up my box of porn and sports tapes and it fell out. Bullshit, right? But anyway, my thing is this. Tapes aside, what do we really have but some people's word? And not only that, people who went to Lifetime and talked
okay, go ahead.
On video.
Okay, that documentary.
So now my thing is this, and this is what I was telling my daughter. I said, the only way I would believe them and believe that R. Kelly truly did these shits is if they knew they can face a conviction for playing a role and being complicit in R. Kelly's fuckery. That's the only way I would believe them. Because if they went in there thinking, I'm just letting the world know about this shit so we could get him the fuck out of here and then maybe get a check on the side, then I'm not believing you. I'm not believing you. Sorry, your story is incredible to me.
Okay, so what about them girls that was in there? Did you see the interview?
Did you see I saw them shits.
The Gail interview?
With the two girls?
Yeah.
The new shits? The girlfriends?
So with Gail King.
Yeah, I saw bits and pieces of it. But my thing was like, they're not complaining about being abused or anything like that. They're like, shit, we living the life.
Come on now, you a parent.
Living my life like it's golden.
But
living
you
my
a
life
parent.
like it's golden.
If you ain't see your daughter in 4 years.
Yeah. Listen, go ahead.
If you ain't see baby girl in 4 years, like since you was 17 or something like that, you wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah, I'd have a problem. But it's my problem to have. And she would say to me, that's
you ain't gonna make the world know that where's my daughter? Where my fucking daughter at?
First of all, my daughter is of age. She could go wherever the fuck she want.
I'm talking about back. They talking about that he had them girls since they was 16, 17 years old.
All right, here's my thing. How?
So what would you wouldn't do?
Flying fallopian fuck did a 16-year-old get out your grasp and end up in R. Kelly's? If that's true. Because again, we talking about their word. There's no way to prove that. There's no way to prove that. That's
the
just his
parents
word.
are saying, have all this receipts and shit that they submitting to the
what receipts they have?
FBI.
Because I haven't really been following that part.
Text, emails.
So then, if that's the case,
recorded phone
wait.
calls.
So if that's the case, if this truly happened when they were still underage, why wasn't he arrested then for that shit?
He paying motherfuckers.
Oh,
I think he paying motherfuckers.
is he now? Where's the receipts for that?
I don't know.
See, that's my thing.
Maybe his lawyer got them fucking receipts. First of all, let's acknowledge the fact that he is idolized like a god because this man has no money and fans bailed him out of jail.
That shit's crazy, yo. That he don't have no money.
Right. That part. But
all the songs he wrote,
they so obsessed that a friend of a friend of a friend that owns a hair salon bailed him out or something like that. And then some lady who lost her child and got a settlement from the hospital paid his child support.
And
that's crazy.
I mean,
how can fans be
it is crazy. That's
nuts.
Nuts.
Like Michael Jackson status.
That's crazy. That Michael Jackson shit got me kind of pissed too.
That got me pissed. Let's touch on that.
That got me pissed too. You's not about to sit here and make so you telling me
they knocking our people down one by one.
All some white person need to do is make a documentary about one of our black celebs, and then we supposed to believe it as gospel. That's my problem with that.
His sales went up too, though.
I mean, he can't.
After this documentary
he can't
came
enjoy
out.
that money. Them white kids that he adopted gonna enjoy that shit. Mm-hmm. Them is not his kids, by the way.
They not his fucking kids.
Anybody saying hey
Jackson
Jackson babies,
that's his fucking
Jackson
kid.
babies, that's not your.
That's
Mike is not your
daddy. You ain't black.
Nope. not even a little bit.
Hey Paris.
Not even a little bit.
And Prince blankets.
I would have gave you a little something if you look like Quincy Jones' daughter. What's her name?
Kidada.
What's her fucking name?
Her name's Kidada.
Kidada?
Yeah, Kidada Jones.
She got a fat ass. But anyway.
Well, that Tupac wifed her.
He did?
Yep. Straight white knifed her.
That's something else we need to talk about, y'all. Why these black celebrities always talking about black empowerment but be rushing for these white girls or these white guys? Fuck out of here. That's for another show, though. But yeah, you're not about to take down our black celebs with a fucking documentary, yo.
They're gonna
a one-sided documentary
first
at
of
that.
all, R. Kelly is next. They got Bill. R. Kelly is next.
They got Bill on some bullshit. I'm sorry.
First of all this shit happened after he tried to buy NBC. Was it NBC or Fox?
NBC. Fox about to be out of here, yo.
I can't stand Fox News. Fuck you, Fox.
Fuck Fox. Fox about to be out of here, yo. They getting caught up in scandals with Trump.
Okay.
Like what kind of shit
Sway?
is that?
Like how?
Our whole network is in a scandal.
I'm sick of the world.
Man, bun them, yo.
Facts.
Fire feed that. Anyway, we got like 3 minutes. What can we talk about in 3 minutes?
I don't know.
You gonna be on time next time?
I sure am, cause I like this. What is that? The light? A light?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's an LED light. So if you need like.
First of all, that needs to be higher because I'm short.
So if you dark.
These chairs.
Well, Negro, I had 2 cameras. I had one over there and one over here. But you know what? I'm a holler at Ru. Maybe Ru can lend his hand to like just kind of monitor the video shit or somebody.
I would feel comfortable with Amaru. I would.
You would feel comfortable?
I would.
Oh, okay, because Amaru's the people's.
He's people's.
Shout out to
And
Amaru. Check out his Amaru has a movie review thing on YouTube. It's called RuViews. I actually edit a lot of his. I actually edit all his videos. Yeah, it's on Facebook too. So
on
check
all
that out.
Social media platforms.
RuViews. That's RuViews. RuViews. All right. Black empowerment.
all day.
Hey, listen.
You gotta support each other.
All non-black people, don't be getting all your panties in a bunch when we trying to empower our people here. Y'all motherfuckers do shit for each other all the goddamn time, and we don't complain about shit.
Did you say all? What did you say?
What I say?
You said all non-black people.
Yeah, all non-black people, because there's a lot of y'all motherfuckers quick to separate
be offended.
Yourself. Right.
Don't be offended. This is our personal
something
opinion.
Else that we're gonna talk about.
We're just talking.
But something else we're gonna definitely talk seriously about in the next episode is to my Latino friends, to my Asian friends, and to my Caucasian friends.
We can acquire more.
Yeah, but I think I only have like one or two.
I have none. I think. So you're lucky.
So to all non-African descent friends, why is it in regards to me myself?
The other box.
Why is it that every time I look at your Facebook or Instagram pictures, y'all with a whole bunch of your people and nobody else?
Wait, what?
Like when they're hanging out with your friends,
that's their comfort zone. What are you telling them, to step outside the box?
You goddamn right. Y'all step outside the box when it comes to this hip hop shit, and you know damn well your parents don't listen to it.
Oh my god.
You know that. Hey, you know damn well in the Bronx,
all
the older Hispanic people, they straight bachata, merengue, sac, dang, 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 dang. Soon as you come with that hip hop shit, hey, get that bullshit out of here, okay? Get that bullshit out of here.
You sound Arabic.
I'm sorry. My point is this, right? I actually have one of my friends who is Latino. She said I am her only black friend. Why? The country that she's from, I'm sure there's black people there that live in that country. So how the fuck I'm your only black friend? Don't they have black people that speak Spanish naturally? Like born speaking Spanish? Yeah. Hey, Dominicans, y'all are black. If you darker than me, you black, motherfucker.
No, the proper term is Afro-Latino. Or Latina.
Okay, you African then. Them motherfuckers be quick to brush that shit off.
That's the new age term.
That ain't no. Oh, the new age term is what?
Afro-Latino.
Afro-Latino? Mm-hmm. I mean, I like that too. But don't, as long as you don't deny. Hey, yo, Amara La Negra.
Oh my God.
We could end on that.
Done. Party done.
All right, so until next time, folks. We're gonna get this shit straightened out.
We sure are.
I'm naming this for this episode
Real Shit.
Microphone check.
1 2
1 2. And we out. Peace.
Later.